We must rest, though the sun is still up. To this world I return.
A good sleep does wonder.
Mano. Ei, mano, que puta de equipamentos que me deram. Eu não me acredito nisto. Ei.
Muito poderoso.
Oh, mano. Deram-me equipamento poderoso, mano. Não, fora tangas. Deram mesmo grande das equipes, mano. Deram uma upgrade em estúdio, caralho. Ei, caga nisso. Eu ia levar aqui a um sítio para dar upgrades. Acho que já nem bom. Upgrades de nível 3.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
A good sleep will ensure.
Que agora eu tenho que dar TP para um sítio, ir lá buscar a cena, voltar lá acima, pôr aquela merda, voltar para baixo. Jesus. Ei, mas deram mesmo bué de merdas estes gajos. E ela vai ficar mesmo OP, caga nisso. The Horizon's Shadow, que é isto?
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
You seem in fine spirits. Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Do come again. Fancy a look at my wares? Come take a look. Be glad you did. Always a pleasure.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell us there's been a shift in the chain of command. Wonder if there's any... Wonder if anyone knows if I'm mistraining. What's that? I will find myself. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking every...
Ox monsters are apt to grow to be the height of madness to take. Should you require a cart services, you'd best wait for the morn.
This ox, I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the...
Ir para Melv.
Reckon you can do some things, eh?
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
An unsavory development.
Here we are.
Damn dragon! Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. Then...
This is my home.
Elemental magic! Must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through.
The beast is the hell substance. Avoid it at all costs.
Keep on your guard. Tis a foe worthy of caution. Lord save our best.
I understand.
We can hear the Lord's rush headlong into battle. Let us watch our foe carefully to determine our best strategy. On my way!
We've an opening. Focus your attack.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Well, I must.
Tis a simple-minded creature, by all appearances. Easy to redirect its forces in our directions.
This bow is nigh unstoppable when it drops. You must do all you can to prevent it from losing its temper.
How are we meant to attack it without hindering it?
Que vai fugir o filho da puta, a sério? Não acredito.
Show yourself! 'Twas a lesson in Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But
Not of import, whatever happens here. Anyway.
Somehow my feet always
it's one of life's great.
There's a ladder here.
Here, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both.
We must rest. Though
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Well met. Pleasure doing business with...
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Wasn't sure.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Brave, light your lantern, master.
Strike with fire's fury!
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory.
Rest not! I'll make the pain go away.
Hold just a moment.
Well done. All together now. The attack has won.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Easily done.
You and feed you your entrails.
What a waste.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? Good day, sir.
What?
We're not allowed to talk during mission.
This looks like trouble. I'm not going to take that from you. This looks like How might I be of service? You!
What?
You!
Pessoal, alô?
You!
My. I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's what? Can't you think of a reason? Let's just say there are some who don't want you. I was to report on your coming, but I suppose that job's... So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you. Understandable. Still, no harm.
Magics are at your disposal.
You there!
Shit! We're in for it now.
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from Batal. We will hear all he has to say before the week.
Yes, sir!
Moço, apanhei um espião, arrebenta-lhe aqueles dentes todos. Ficou com a boca parecia a do barata. Filho. E barata já não tem.
Shall we get some rest then?
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for...
Não sei o que é que estás a jogar. Hã?
Por um vídeo.
I will see to it that the law is upheld. If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
They can be most convenient, though they are...
Time is of the...
We must rest. Though the... The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
A new day, a new perspective.
Greetings, Your Majesty. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Ah, yes. When he learnt of Your Majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements. As to how he learned Your Majesty's location with such ease, I shall be sure to inform you when I do.
So the agent was of Batal after all. It is rather eerie that someone should be sent across the border to spy on him.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
The Arisen decides our path. We have...
Sir, just when almost all of the...
Oi! What are you doing?
Jonas!
This is the good sir I...
Is that right? You did it once of...
My apologies, yet he speaks true. Pray, come.
More Saurians. Let us deliver them a swift end and ensure the village's safety. Saurian! Flame will accomplish little against this foe.
The Saurians are... That's twice you've come to... You're more than a friend to Hop. Truly, we cannot...
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas!
This blasted beastren went and ventured. How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his... There can be no doubt. He's the one.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of it.
Trust...
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? But I see him outnumbered.
Jonas, please!
There!
I do apologize, but we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we... I do hope you shall visit us again.
It was a rotten note to end things on. I do hope Sir Fioran will be alright.
Estás aí, Ti?
Estou.
Mete aí 50 euritos, mano, na Sol Verde e vai para os slots.
Sim, sim.
Vai lá, bro.
Oh. Vou já só para ti.
Follow me. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Well done, Master. Now we can return to this location. Whenever we've a ferry stone to hand.
Here, if you please.
Look, as long as you please. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist.
Always a pleasure.
This way, if you please, Master.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on... The roads, despite the hour, you know where to find.
Look as long as you please.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Fancy a look at my wares? Here's hoping we don't run into any trouble today.
This ox... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Let's not be innocent now.
A Cyclops!
Greetings. I trust you are enjoying. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to age. Arthur, I've lived in this village many... Is there aught else you care to ask? I take.
Not seen you about. You the outsider? Come on, follow me.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
You there! You'd best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here.
I don't know about you, Master.
There's no business to be had here.
Right without you for a little while.
Ah, pá. Não, pá. Não. Não é que é lindo. Deixa-me ver. Oh, Rafa! Rafa, está com o melhor, ele está vermelhado.
Podem tomar eu. Não,
You made it after all.
Está a fazer basquete.
Guess
Ela
that
também está
means
seca.
Tá, só que ela deu um pelo gigante. Demora muito tempo.
Oh, tá. Deixa eu ver aí então em que. Depois checam. Eu sei que ela está molhada também.
We're
Eu
supposed to
preciso
be
vê-la, que ela
neutral.
está a queixar.
Ordinarily. But I suppose I can tell you.
Não tem mal.
His
Não
real
fez.
name is
Só que tem
Dogma,
mais tempo.
but
Deixa
he's
eu esperar
been
então.
exiled. We had no
Ele
choice.
fica ali. Se eles ficarem os dois
After he
ali,
went
eles
off to
depois ainda
play,
estão
were
no pé.
men
Oh, olha.
and women of shadow. So that's
Yeah.
why he was cast
Deixa eu
out.
ver então.
That's
Peraí.
all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Anyway, we send them back. We only train the That's all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara, but he failed. Took a massive... So, the title, that's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to poke. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Still, we'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. But we can't have him thinking that he me thinks he needs something to remember. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it.
Bones grow weary.
Master, pray let me know beforehand if we are to meet somewhere different.
Do take care not to stray so far.
Upon my life, a firm resolve has taken root, and if anyone could go on, humor an old man. Well met.
It strikes me that we have not visited Melv. Some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late?
Very well.
I'll guide you there directly. The presence of a single mage can turn the tide of battle. Allow...
I've not much.
I'm a tad busy at the moment.
Ever since the reign of Rathay, the village of Malv has played an indispensable... Yet twice now, as the fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in...
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight.
I know of no such agreement. At the very...
But I'm quite sure...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead?
If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village...
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor. I'm...
You came to see me. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay... 'Twas by your godly efforts that Melv escaped the worst. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to...
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be all who seek to abet...
Ulrika?
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask her. I cannot say why for certain, but I am realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out. She chose...
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting...
Aye, that's the long and...
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, for the time being, your village will be in our hands. If...
Ah, there you are. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though she left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont. As for where she went, it would be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. I can only pray that she does not fall into...
This safe.
Shall we take a closer look?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. So the acting chief of Melv was blamed. However, I've heard no report. It may well be that she is safe. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Have you divined aught of the false sovereign? This appears to be a bill, but hold a moment. Does this matter? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same. Ah, but of course. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence. We shall, and all the while, the doubts lurk in a clever ploy indeed. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude.
So?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim for some time now, and so, the false sovereign's identity. But may I what say you, your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries, once your infiltration... Here, take care. Masquerades being as they... Much is made of appearances.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you're to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? As pawns are not permitted within the castle, I will bid you farewell when we reach the entrance.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Good evening, sir. Trust you fared all right on the... Much obliged. Quite the predicament.
Our road was...
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
The masquerade is already underway, sir. 'Twill be a long night. Longer still. Townspeople depend on it.
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
As I
Our
hear,
first sovereign
it can from the
in
highway
decades.
only
Have you heard? There's to be
But
more
Parcerias
restrictions
said she doesn't
on
hold the train as well.
I shan't let anything spoil my evening.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Huh? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on then, keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye,
Correction.
let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder?
If you came to learn of the sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, you're welcome to come and play anytime, if you wish.
This place always puts me at ease.
Sure what to do about that. I suppose I ought to run along. I find myself drawn to quiet spots like this.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine. Hope I didn't leave the pet on top.
Whatever am I to do?
It's quiet about.
Work done graciously.
I'll find myself a worthy creature.
Just one last push, and I'll be done for the day.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see.
What a delightful breeze.
Where to now?
Oh, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
What to make of this?
Há um silêncio neste Discord.
Sabes como é que é, Zé? Às vezes é preciso.
Até é de cortar aqui o ambiente, pá. Este silêncio.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to of all those who serve I refer to Walder many a time, our laws dict thus. What say you? Very well. You will need to I have attempted to would that I could what say you, Your Majesty? Very well. I would not think to press. Well, well. He is merely Desa's puppet, even were he to be but if there's aught that compels me, he seems a man pray. Allow me.
Queen Regent Disa appears.
There is much we ought to tend to. Of all those who serve, I refer to Wall many a time as our laws dict thus. What say you? I prepared this mission, should you be discovered.
As pawns are not permitted within the castle, I will bid you farewell when we reach the entrance.
I'm a predicament.
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
Apologies, Master, but you will have to do without us for the time being.
I'd sooner stay out. I'm not fine lingering for us all. Forgive me for last night's scuffle. Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see.
So, you've come, Captain.
Everyone's as tired as I am.
The best quality a soldier can have.
Não me está a bater.
Now I'm holding steady.
Do not test me. This cannot be.
Suppose courage can only be so. Show them your metal.
Well,
You have no right.
Have you lost your mind?
I'm unsure how best to proceed.
The wise are as discerning with time as with coin.
Not sure I can handle this.
Stick my nose where it doesn't belong. Victory is
Harry,
ours for the taking.
This battle is not yet done.
Come off it.
I wasn't worried for a moment. Wherever you go, we pawns will always find you, Arisen.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Seems I've drawn the short straw. Of course, I wouldn't dream of complaining about it.
Good evening, sir. Trust you fared all right on the road. You know where to find. This inspires more Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want... to survive. Hope to see you again.
Not by. That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Good evening, sir.
Shall we get some rest then?
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well. Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I'm back. Não sei se alguém chamou por mim. Pá, mas chamar, fodeu-se.
Não, ninguém chamou. Ninguém quer saber disso, cara.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Show them your metal.
This cannot be.
Harry! This battle is not... dislike the look of this.
Never should have taken this shit.
Pally! This battle is not yet done!
We are to retreat then.
Little does our foe realise how narrowly they escaped death's touch.
I quite agree.
Busy with their own affairs. All eyes on my back. Watching us.
Any loose coin about? Enough to make you rich? This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mate.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
I hope you slept well. Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I'd hasten home.
Foda-se, como é que eu faço esta merda?
It appears to be locked. And we've no key. Should we try breaking it down?
'Twill not break easily, you know.
That's it. I've had enough. Might as well lay down my arms.
Enough!
We shall remain here.
Awful dull. Can't complain, mind.
Mano, encontrei a tática perfeita.
Magics are at your disposal.
Tenho de entrar aqui numa jaula que tem 2 guardas a protegê-los. E era suposto eu, tipo...
Levas com os guardas.
Não, tipo andar escondido, né? Minha tática. Pegar nos guardas, atirá-los ao rio e entrar lá dentro. E não lhes vou dar revive.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the arisen.
Tá cá, vou pegar em ti. E vou ser atirado ao mar. Corta-te.
What?
Have you come to release me? Aha! Or, have you proof?
E não é que consegui.
Ah, by that mark, this reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen. And what befell? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but escape? Here, I spend my days perusing the code, and that said, tell me, I suspected as much. Well, I suspected as much. Then...
Good to see you, Master. I dare say there's no getting through this door without the key. Brute
Yo-yo.
force shan't avail us.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
We shall have to
Yu-Gi-Oh!
find the key then.
Sir, pray see to it that...
Maybe I'll make myself scarce. Surely no fate more
I'm feckless, through and through.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell us there's been a shift in the chain of command.
There is much we ought to tend to. A place with books, Kendrick of the Gracious Hand.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trust you can afford...
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
This should be of use.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's ought to be...
Sir pray see to it that Nautic... Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you? Many thank... Ah, hold on a moment. You see, one of the children, Malcolm his name is. This building's very old. Might I impose on you?
Let us begin by gathering information.
Indeed, you are correct. Shall we see?
I suppose 'twas no.
We were supposed to go explore. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really Please, sir. Please, sir. Don't tell nobody what I said about exploring those vaults.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I don't feel safe here.
Foda-se, onde é que o velho se meteu, caralho?
Where could Malcolm have gotten off to? Perhaps you could try asking the other children. I haven't been able to get much out of them myself. Sir, pray see to it that Nautic... Where could Malcolm have gotten off to? Sir, pray see to it that... Where could Malcolm have gotten off to? Was I lacking in... Sir, pray see to it that...
Good day, sir.
What did I barely drag my ass out of bed?
Where could Malcolm have gotten off to?
Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug. Not half.
I bring myself to do much. You came to see me?
Malcolm's just the other day, he was going round
Sir, pray see to it that... Where could Malcolm have gotten off to?
Have we met? Mal don't know why he bothered.
We'd best report back.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then come, I fear... Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place. Look, there, a hole. There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. Let us make haste.
What manner of traps have been set to ensnare us, I wonder?
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs. cannot break it from this side.
I understand.
Malcolm, thank you. Have my eternal gratitude.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. Books, sir. Books.
Truly, perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought to follow close behind, lest we get separated.
Indeed, you are correct.
My magics are at your disposal!
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing?
It is quite a find indeed. Is this why I've ne'er seen so many books? Might I ask that you not? We cannot allow the knowledge. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for yours, let's investigate this place's secrets together.
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
You have my support.
Methinks I've an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Nem sei o que jogar, mal.
Vai jogar nisso, é?
Estava a pensar nisso, não sei se me apetece.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Deixa-me cá ver se ainda tem guardas ou se já não tem guardas nenhum. Acho que eles não dão respawn, só se eu lhes der revive.
Well, oh, guide me outside then. If you could. If you truly are, words maybe win, mayhap, the knowledge I've gained.
Just remember, I've somewhere to be.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are, it seems Magistrate mayhap would be. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key? I thank you. Pray. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to, you will need to infiltrate the palace. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels for now. Would that I could undertake the task myself. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master... There's no exaggeration, to be quite truthful, working under a man such as... Unless...
The Jadeite orb could be anywhere now.
Have you come from Vern, the ancient battleground, in times past, since a feud it could say? If...
Where? Oh, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day.
Perceber. Não estou a perceber a lógica da batata, mas pronto. Já viste o vídeo, Zé, do Nikita?
Não.
Então eu vou-te resumir porque é 1 hora e tal, para não perderes o teu tempo. Vai haver mais 2 wipes. E depois não vai haver mais wipes nesta versão do jogo. Depois vai sair o jogo oficial mesmo, versão finalizada. Até lá não vai haver tantos updates porque as merdas que vão sair só quando o jogo sair. Ou seja, mais promessas. É mais do mesmo. Areia para os olhos.
Resumindo, o que ele nos está a querer dizer é que durante um ano não vai haver conteúdo novo. Ao fim desse ano,
não é isso. Exatamente,
ao fim desse ano, eles vão dizer assim: não temos nada pronto, então vou ter que esperar
Eu estou
outro
a
ano.
imaginar no dia 1 de janeiro de 2025, que é o ano que sai o GTA 6 já agora, assim um update, uma merda no Twitter a dizer These nuts. É só isso que eu estou mesmo à espera. Que é por causa disso que lançaram o guide. Já não vai haver umas merdas que prometeram, já não vai ser open world. Oh mano, nem sequer se falou, não sei, ainda não vi o resto do vídeo, não se falou ainda no Vaulting, mas já disseram que o open world já não vai ser. Já não vai haver o teleporte de X mapa para o Labs, agora já é tipo Customs Reserve e lembras-te daquela merda do nós tínhamos no mapa Town e desapareceu o Suburbs, quer dizer, o Suburbs.
Sim.
Pronto, isso agora vai ser parte do Streets, ainda não está bem, não foi bem explicado. Vai haver, supostamente há merdas para dificultar os cheats, só que foda a performance, opá, que um gajo quer é foder mais performance de jogo. Isto está fixe. Estou a ver os comentários que eles estão à espera, tipo, que seja uma cena fixe, mas também estão a contar que vai ser grande merda. Vai haver supostamente aquela merda que já se anda a dizer há 8 anos atrás, se calhar desde que o jogo saiu. Não vai haver 2 perfis, vai haver mais que 2 perfis. Aquele que não vai haver wipe, seasonal, deve ser esse, vai ter o ranking, o caralho, e vais ter mais não sei quantos perfis. Eu acho que deve ser a tal merdita do Arena, PMC ou whatever. Mas ainda tem que se ver porque já prometeram tanta merda. Mas sim, estou a gostar, estou a gostar.
Mas a gostar das mentiras.
Exatamente. Há uma grande falha da comunicação. Olha, obrigado. Descobriu-se só agora a falha de comunicação, que há players a queixar-se de cenas e as cenas não são arranjadas. Epá, que cena.
Luís a mandar tickets. A dizer que tem sequências bugadas, eles a cagarem de alto.
Epá, ainda bem que se perceberam que há um problema de comunicação. Ainda bem. Se não fosse o Pestil ia fazer a entrevista ao Nikita, pá, eu ainda ia ficar aqui à espera de resposta. Foda-se. Tá incrível. É pena, mano, porque acho que é um jogo que tem bastante potencial e pronto, e está neste estado. É só isso. É mais estupidez de ser. Estou à espera é que outra empresa melhor que esta filha da puta, com mais dinheiro, faça um jogo igual, mas melhor. Mas gosto mesmo a parte, principalmente aquela parte, pois estes wipes se calhar não vai haver updates. Vamos estar a guardar tudo para o fim. Que assim, em vez de ser poios de merda ao longo do ano, é logo um poio gigante de merda ali. Lançamento do jogo, pau! E vai haver uma versão do jogo que é melhor que a AOD.
Já sei.
Provavelmente nós não vamos ter acesso a essa merda. E um dos mapas vai ser DLC. Opa, não sei, enfim. Isso já entra no marketing e eu também já não sou. Ô Zé, arranja-me a chave 206. Depois.
Vou cagar lá, peraí.
Caga isso, por favor.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Bad.
I'm scared. What's going on? I remember. You saved me. Didn't you? How did you know where I was? I suppose he must. If it's all the same to you, sir.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report? Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work. Me, we're here, and none the worse for wear.
Might as well take a look. What many thanks.
Got to keep it together.
Rod?
Hello, Grand.
'Tis a miracle.
Grandfather.
Oh, hush.
I'm very sorry, Grand.
And you, pray take this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Long as I live, I shall. Long as I